Hi everyone, I'm Julia Borston, and privacy concerns have been heating up regarding Facebook's messaging service and what users are actually giving Facebook permission to do when they download that Messenger app. Are users giving Facebook permission to access your microphone or delete personal data? Some users are voicing concerns and some are downright angry. But are those fears warranted? With us now to explain this all is John Simons, media and technology editor at Associated Press. Now, John, explain why people are so outraged and what people are actually giving Facebook permission to do.
Well, here's the bottom line. The new Facebook app doesn't require you to give up any more of your personal privacy than you're already giving up using Facebook's current app. The issue here is that there's been a lot of misinformation about what this new Facebook Messenger app does. And that's been the source of the problem. This is really, what this really is a sort of public relations gaffe on the part of Facebook.
So how is Facebook responding to all these concerns and all this confusion?
Well, I think they posted they posted an explainer to their Facebook blog, but how many Facebook users actually go to the company's blog to look at this stuff? I think a lot of people are seeing their friends and other people post on Facebook these somewhat misinformed stories about what the app does. The app does need permission to use your microphone on your phone and to use the camera on your phone, but it's only when you summon the app to communicate with a friend. That's when it needs those permissions. And what happens on the Android system on your phone is that the app, when you install it, it explains in a list what it needs permission to do. And this is the list that frightened a lot of people initially. The app needs permission to use your microphone. The app needs permission to use the camera on your phone. But that doesn't mean that it sort of willy-nilly goes about contacting friends or recording you as you go about your day using your phone's camera.
So if this is really nothing new, do you think Facebook is going to be able to reassure people, or do you think this is just going to spark more concerns about Facebook as a whole and the kind of permissions people are handing over?
Well, we'll have to see how Facebook communicates with users from this point on, and whether they do a little bit of consumer hand-holding, help people out. I think what happens here is that Facebook, perhaps, maybe they do realize this, but Facebook is a very personal domain for a lot of people. And whenever they make the slightest change, people get really upset. And this is the kind of thing that they need to consider before they make these changes. And whenever you force people to adopt a new app, and there's no real explanation and no real clear incentive to use this app because it doesn't feature anything that the current Facebook app doesn't already have. So there's a lot of powerlessness that the consumer feels already before you get into these privacy concerns, and that's something that Facebook should have considered.
Bottom line, will we see people uninstall this, or will all those people who uninstalled it when they were spooked put the app back on their phones?
I think eventually the real explanation will get out and Facebook will bounce back from this. But it's a little unfortunate for them that they weren't able to initially explain, and why not have something in the user's Facebook feed that fully explains what this new app does and doesn't do, and explain to consumers why they need to switch to this app. I don't think we, as the general public, still understand why there needs to be a separate app when we were using the Messenger capabilities within the Facebook app to begin with, and everything was just fine.
Very interesting, John, and certainly an occasion where messaging is really key. Thanks so much for explaining this to us, and thanks for watching. I'm Julia Borston. Have a great day.